Welcome to the Shaka. This is a solo duo standalone single TC base designed for PvP orientated players who want a strong base with lots of storage and good mobility. This base without a compound still comes with all the amenities that a PvP GOO will need, like an oil refinery and a mini garage. I originally wanted to call the base the Giga Chadatron, but unfortunately my wife made it clear that if I said that word in public she would be mortified and leave me for a real man. So the Shaka it is. You want to hear less about my wife and more about this base? Let's take a tour. I was dubious about building a base this size on a single TC, and it does make it more geared towards duo players with a higher upkeep because of it. But if you do want a compound, I left room on the roof for a wind turbine and space for a second battery in case you want to go mad with the turrets. So here we've got a Dropbox loot room, 4 Dropbox loot room, and to the right you've got your oil refinery. Coming up onto the first floor, you've got your battery there. I'm going to open all these doors just to show it properly. So this is basically just storage heaven. You've got so much storage, you won't use it all. You've also got a computer desk and furnaces for charcoal. Coming up onto the shooting floor, you can see here you've got a double bedroom, 2 lockers and a barrel. And I'm going to open these doors as well. So the idea about this spawn point here is to be able to run down here. You can see some peaks here actually. I'll show you the peaks at the front of the base. So you can run down here. Now you can either block off that entrance door with the ladder hatch, or you can open it and shoot out of it. People obviously can't get in because of the ladder hatch, or you can just run straight out back into the fight. So you can see there, you can see the whole front of the base. And here I've shown each of the different embrasures because I don't know which one's best. I would use the vertical one probably there. You can use whichever one you like. And here, these got garage doors on for added protection. And these peaks are great for throwing grenades down at people outside your base. Obviously you can shoot further on there. Hey. I don't know why I'm trying to kill pigs. So at night time when you log off, make sure those garage doors are shut. And now we're going to go onto the roof. And the roof is covered by 1 turret. And there's your mini garage right in front, just there. And above it, I've put 3 triangle roofs, and this is where you can take down these triangle roofs and put a wind turbine if you like. You may notice I've downloaded some new music. Now, it's not the musical greats of our time like Rolling Stones, the Beatles or Blackpink, but let me know what you think. It's definitely better than the shit I had before. So coming back down into the base, you can see there you've got your electric furnaces to the right and your bunker in front of you. The bunker is a straightforward stability bunker, like most of my bases at the moment, because I think they're the best bunkers around. It's very simple to put up and put down. You can see there what I'm doing. And to put the bunker back up again, it's a twig wall and a triangle. I've got no HQM on me, so it's going to have to be sheet metal, but it'll need to be HQM. And just break that to take the bunker down. Very simple. Okay, to the left you've got some storage in the tier 3. Your bags there, obviously make sure your bags are here. And here you've got 4 or 5 box loot room. And here is your upkeep. Slightly more expensive than usual, but manageable nevertheless. You want to see more? Let's get into the build. Okay, this base can be started out with a 1x1 or 2 1x1s together, as you can see here. While I remember, because I meant to say in the intro, I've started out a Discord with AFK Bank because we're both very, very small channels, don't know enough people. There's only like 20 people in it, and we talk about boobs and sport. Okay, that's a lie. We talk about graphic card and pixel bunkers. But welcome to join, and the link's in the description. So here, as you can see, this is a very standard start. It's a bit of a William-esque starter, really, just with a bit of a twist. So you can just wall in these 2 squares, and that could be your starter rather than putting the raised foundations on. And once you've got your starter up, it should look like this. So we're going to pop a shelf down next to the TC. These 2 foundations can stay in stone. This here will need to be twig, because you're going to delete it in a second once you put the shelf in. And then we're going to put some honeycomb down. It doesn't matter which order you do this base in, as long as you upgrade what needs to be upgraded that you can't get to later on in the build. Oh, I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm not re-recording it. So we're going to start at the back. So the walls to the base don't need to be upgraded, but the walls going outside do. The walls inside will need to be upgraded, but you can get to them at any point. These walls you won't be able to get to again. So these walls here, the 2 middle ones, you won't be able to get back to these, so these will need to be sheet metal. Everything else you can get to at any point, plus a lot of this will be HQM. Yeah, I'll just look like that now. And we'll just do the front part. That also will need to be sheet metal because you won't be able to get back there. So I've upgraded the whole core to its final materials, as you can see. These 2 here will need to be HQM. There you go. So now we're going to start off honeycomb at the side of the base. Again, take note of what materials we're using here. So this will have to be twig, because you're going to delete that in a minute, because that's where your oil refinery is going to go. The square on the opposite side can stay stone. So it looks like this now. So we'll go down now, we'll delete this. and we'll pop the honeycomb down. And we'll do the same for the other side. Okay, you want a door on the right hand side and a wall on the left hand side. Now the honeycomb here can say stone because it's only protecting your oil refinery. But the honeycomb on the other side, similar square, can be metal because you do have a loot room there. It doesn't have to be metal on the other side, but that's what I did in the intro. These ones here, because this is a Dropbox storage room, so you shouldn't really have anything in it overnight anyway. I did a quick edit here just to show this part slightly slower because it can be a bit confusing. I think I only had 2 door frames, 2 doors go into that in the intro, I can't remember. Wait, I have 1, 2, it's an oil refinery, I mean, it's no big deal if someone gets to that. So this is making the front part of your base. This will be where your door goes and your 2 shop windows. And your ladder hatch. So this is where the base starts taking shape. You're going to put your frontward peaks on, your forward peaks, frontward peaks. I don't know. I need to learn better English. Now I didn't realise I did this in fly mode. You have to stand. As you won't be able to fly, you need to stand on the corner, the back corner of these, and look to the opposite side to be able to place them. They're a bit fiddly, basically. Make sure that the hard side is facing it outwards, forwards, outside the base. Wow, my English really is bad, isn't it? Right here, I make a very, very slight adjustment to what I did in the tour. In the tour, I went around here like that, and here I'm going to come in one. The reason being is where the 3 small furnaces went. That's where I said you'll need, if you want an extra battery, you can have it. But that doesn't make the base symmetrical, makes it asymmetrical. This, like this, makes it symmetrical. So you can still have your first battery, like this, so you have the battery there, but you won't have the furnaces behind it there. I hope that makes sense. It was just a very small internal change. It doesn't make a big deal to anything. And of course, if you do want like 2 wind turbines or whatever, then you will need to do it the way that I did it in the tour. But you won't need to. I mean, you could put a battery anywhere, so. Oh, looking pretty good now. So I've done some upgrading off camera. I didn't want to waste time anymore. I've already spent like 30 seconds banging on about my wife at the beginning of the video. So we'll go in here, what we've just done now. I'll pop the, oh yeah, make sure that wall's facing that way. I really can't set frontwards, backwards, I don't know. Make sure it's facing the way I've just put it. Yeah, make sure the battery is as far back as possible. And then each of these 4 loot rooms, one with ramps on them, protects you from anyone blowing in from the outside. I won't do every one of them because I'm pretty sure you know how to do it. You want 2 door frames here. They can be splash damaged, but it's very handy to be able to come out of which side you want to come out of. So now you can see I'm just spamming door frames, which will be garage doors around the place. Make sure the roller's facing towards you here, otherwise you won't be able to cut the ladder hatch properly. The rest of the garage doors, it doesn't matter. So again, I won't bore you by putting every single garage door in place. I will bore you by putting the window embrasures on though. Okay, now what we're going to do, this weird bit that's sticking out the side, we're going to honeycomb it all. And these 2 walls here will be needed sheet metal because you won't be able to get back to them. And again, this can be done in any order you like. Right, now we're ready for the next phase. So now on to the side peaks. You want a half wall, and 2 windows here. And the triangle going across you want to be sheet metal, so it can't be soft-sided. And exactly the same on the other side. You want a double door frame here because you're going to have a garage door there. And then we go to the back peaks. These are going to be slightly different. So make sure you put garage doors on the 2 frames at the bottom, and you put a cross roof there and a cross roof there, and you can't get up and down that roof. That roof blocks it off. And the same as this roof here, you can't get up even if you take the metal embrasure out. And here, this is going to be your spawn point. I haven't got a bed on me to put in there, so this is the final phase of the base now. I'm going to make sure these walls are in first, because it's painful if you put the roofs on first. So you want 2 triangle roofs, followed by 2 normal roofs, and a triangle roof in the middle. Put the embrasures on from the back, because you won't be able to put them on from the front. So it looks like that. And you want 2 double door frames here because they'll be garage doors. And then we're going to put a ceiling on the whole lot of it. Your access to the roof is going to be through the garage doors and then peaks that you can see now. And this is like square where there's a square, triangle where there's a triangle. So this is going to be a mini garage or garage, depending on where you're from. If you're common like me, it's a garage. And go around with low walls just for a bit of protection. And there you have it. There is your base. Now I've put 3 roof triangles on the mini garage, but I've left it open just now, just in case you want to have a wind turbine. But there's your base. Thank you very much for watching.